On election news, Vice President Leni Robredo takes her campaign to vote-rich Pangasinan today. We have mobile journalist Jacob Lazaro joining us live from Dagupan City for the details. Hi, Jacob. VP Leni's camp talked of momentum after her jump in the latest Pulse Asia survey. Is this translating on the ground there in Pangasinan?
Hi, Sean. So far, Vice President Leni Robredo has been optimistic about her base of support here in Pangasinan. She said that the amount of volunteerism and hard work that she's seen among these people makes her hopeful that she will get better numbers here, for these elections. Because recall that back in 2016, Robredo actually lost miserably here to Marcos Jr. Although Robredo has been optimistic about her support, her supporters here in Pangasinan have been facing a bit of a challenge, as there have been reports circulating online where supporters claim that they are being harassed by land transportation officers, where they were being asked to step down or step out of their jeepneys and going to the rallies, and the buses that they actually privately booked suddenly canceled because these buses claimed that they were being threatened to have their LTO license revoked. But after this, Robredo said that this isn't really new for the supporters of Robredo, as in her past rallies they have experienced the same kind of harassment. But Robredo said that this only makes her supporters more resolute for the positive change that they are hoping for. And also after that, in one of her mini rallies here in Pangasinan province, there were a couple of BBM or Marcos supporters who came to her rallies and actually heckled supporters and Robredo, but they were eventually dispersed by the police. Now, so far, aside from these events, Robredo did get a shade of positive news as she got endorsed by the Bani municipality mayor.
All right. Now, Jacob, there was an Isambayan press conference a while ago. What happened over there? Can you tell us?
Yes, the Isambayan opposition coalition finally released their 11th senatorial bill, which is former Makati Congressman Monsur Del Rosario, and he said as a former Olympian, or as an Olympian, he would focus his platforms on giving assistance to healthcare workers, children born with disabilities, athletes, and agricultural workers. But aside from that, Isambayan convener Antonio Carpio actually brought up the 203 billion unpaid estate tax of the Marcoses, and he said before Bongbong Marcos should even dare to ask one Filipino vote, he should first pay his taxes.
All right, now another thing that surfaced recently, Jacob, is an audio clip allegedly of Congressman El Rey Villafuerte instructing someone to make fake posts about Leni Robredo. And this is now making its rounds online. Did the Robredo camp have any reaction to this?
Yes, actually, these kinds of things are not actually surprising to happen in elections, whether they're true or not. But Robredo said that she has seen the video, but she has not confirmed yet if this is true or not. Although we have heard the congressman denying that this was him. He said that it was not him. But Robredo said whether it's true or not, her fellow Bicolanos know her as a person, and it would any kind of disinformation within her bailiwick will not work.
All right, and later there will be another grand rally there in Dagupan. What can we expect from that event?
Well, as usual, Robredo is going to end her day with a star-studded grand rally with several celebrity hosts and artist performances. Now, there's an expected crowd size of 15,000. Now, that might seem much compared to her previous rallies in Iloilo or in Pasig. But considering that Pangasinan is in the solid north, then it's still a sizable crowd. Sean?
That's right. It is part of the Ilocos region. Thank you so much for those updates. Mobile journalist Jacob Lazaro reporting to us live from Dagupan City.